As we continue looking in on Crash, Brika, Pippin, and Leo, we see a party fractured by indecision, weighing heavily on what happens next, and the not-so-desirable choices they are going to have to make. Will they find refuge in the empty lot of their destiny? Or will they find that fate often strikes before you make your exit? This week on WeTogether, do not make me pull this car over. You guys ready?
Si, senor.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to bring back the scene. The stuffy bar smell filling the air. The light tumbling of boots hitting the ground underneath you. The random chorus of laughter in the background. Clinking glasses. All so stark against the tension that is building in the upper terrace. The words have just left his mouth, but they seem to hang in the air longer the more time passes. You're gonna help me kill Paulie B. Whispered, but also spoken. As you all feel the presence of Bron taking up this whole upper terrace. He seems bigger in stature than he really is, his 4'2" dwarven frame. As he's looking at you all, one by one, looking for a reaction. Who would react first?
Pippin would react first.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Pippin looks at Bron, dead in the eyes, not afraid of him. Just says, why would I help you do that? Paulie B's my friend.
Your friend, eh?
Yeah, he's my friend.
And look, he looks at Leo. Your friend?
Listen, we just got involved with this. Don't really know the guy.
Looks at Crash. Your friend too?
I mean, not really, but yeah, I'm not a killer, you know.
Okay. Looks at Brika. What about you, darling?
I've never met the man in my life.
Okay.
So.
He looks back at Pippin. Listen, I'm not an unreasonable man. I know friends don't come easy on the level 3. So I'll make it worth your while. Because everybody here needs something. Now, he takes his cigar, takes a big whiff. 50 units is what I owe that dirty grease monkey. 50 units is what Paulie B is expecting. Could be yours. Now, we understand undertaking this puts you in a hot spot with the burners. I got a nice 4-bedroom up on the east side. It's yours. And you'll have the support of the Vike Spiker gang. Ask about us. We're better friends than Paulie B. He puffs his cigar, looking Pippin up and down. Is that enough?
Pippin leans forward towards him and he goes, I thought you said you were a reasonable person and you won't pay him his 50 units back. You probably are good for it and you won't pay him. Instead, you want us to kill him, so it's now our problem and not yours. Am I correct?
He kind of like muses for a second. I mean, you ain't wrong, but the Vikes and the Burners have had a history. I don't think the blame will fall on you if you do it right.
First of all, I haven't agreed to do anything. And second of all, there is a very sweet hat in it for me. If I just collect this 50 units, no one has to die.
Pippin.
No, but hey, the
let us
hat
talk for
said
1
the
second
goodest
here.
boy. I can't help myself.
I know. We're gonna work on that. Listen, Bron. Again, he met Polly B one time before this, and then we happened upon him. This is literally immediately after we were resurrected. I don't know the guy. I don't owe the guy, in my opinion. Here. If you don't mind a bit of a rant here. I know a guy like you. I've known a guy like you my entire life. All those guys down there, they don't fear you. They respect the hell out of you. I don't get that from Polly. All these guys, outcasts, you rule them, but you protect them mostly. Yeah?
Please, do continue. He takes
it's
another hit of
just-
his cigar, obviously enjoying this.
I know what you offer because I know a guy like you. You offer these guys freedom from all that bullshit out there. And I know that does not come cheap from you, but I want it. Can we make a small deal now? Work to gain each other's trust and then have a conversation again later. Because you're asking for a big step here. And obviously, our friend here, he's not going to get behind this. And I don't blame him for it. And I can't imagine you do either. But let's just build a relationship. I have information offer you in the hopes that you'll give a small consolation back.
His eyebrow perks up. Roll persuasion.
That's a 16. And I still have my keen observation on as well for insight.
Hell yeah. So do you want to roll an insight?
Yeah, I'll try to gauge his reaction to this and also to what Pippin was talking about. That is also, there's a 1d4 bonus. 1 second. That's a 15.
Okay. From your insight check, you can see that he is listening to what you're saying. So, Braun's face, it betrays very little about what he's actually thinking. But you do learn something. He may be rough around the edges. He may be a little crude. But he's not dumb. He takes a big puff of his cigar. Well, that is a mighty long rant, but I do appreciate it.
I do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can tell. It's fine. I appreciate you noticing my particular talents. You're right, I am respected. But because I'm respected, most people realize that when I ask them to do something, I only ask once. I'm not interested in 4 new friends. What I'm interested in is your connection. You can get close, Polly B. Closer than I'll ever have a chance to without starting open war. Now, listen. Should we get to know each other a little better, maybe? But right now, I know you just the way I need to. Not at all. My men looked into you. All of you have no past. I know what that means. So now, I don't need to sit here and convince you. He reaches under the table and presses a button. The stairs to the terrace unravel and slide down, connecting to the floor. He puts on top of what looks like a small metal suitcase that's been on the coffee table. He puts a small, what looks like what would be like a thumb drive, but the top of it is red. He flicks it open. The red top. Press this button. Closes it, puts it on top of the case. And we have a deal. Polly B goes boom. He slides the suitcase across. Inside that suitcase is a secure personal network. 50 units. You can take the money to Polly B. But then know, this part of the south side, all of the east side, and anywhere on level 4. We'll be watching. You just made a new enemy. He slides the money over across the table. You decide to work with us. And then maybe we can talk about a relationship. But right now I hold all the cards. And I'm not showing them to you until you earn it. He stands up. Now, I have some things to attend to. You have a job to finish. Puts out his cigar. He walks up to Pippin, kind of holds out like a hand to shake. I respect loyalty, son.
Pippin, from muscle memory, does shake.
Tail starts wagging a little bit.
It's like, he just looks at him in the face and he goes, I'm just not the kind of person to betray my friends. Oh, I can't and I won't kill him. Can't speak for the rest of my party here, but I can't do that.
He kind of looks at the rest of the party, his eyes lingering on Brika for just a second. He looks back at Pippin. Hey, it's a long drive home. We'll see what happens.
Secondary question. Didn't we just get carjacked?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody was outside, like, taking our tires off and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going to mention that we can't leave because they're literally, our car's probably stripped by now.
First off, who took the suitcase? Real quick. Nobody has touched it?
I definitely take the suitcase.
Okay. So Brika goes up, and you take the tiny detonator off the top. Just making sure. Okay, cool.
Yes.
You grab both of those. Now, while the rest of you are talking about your car, and we will play that out, don't you worry. But I need perception checks from all three of you at disadvantage. And Brika, give me a sleight of hand.
All right. Neither
11.
roll was that good.
What did you get, Charles?
11.
Ooh.
You had a 9.
Oh, 3. Sorry,
3.
Pip. Okay, what did you get, Sash?
Oh, got that nat 20 in perception.
You didn't need to roll perception. Just a sleight of hand.
Oh, I thought I needed.
Nope.
Damn. 12.
Damn. So the only person that rolled lower than that was all of you rolled lower.
All 3 of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
So even though Brika is not really trying to hide it at all, you still all managed to miss that she has. So erase that from your meta knowledge that she has both
That she
the
took
detonator.
And the briefcase.
Yes. As you walk to the stairs, you see you see Braun kind of like looking at you. Carjacked. I don't know how they do it down here in the South, but East Side, we're good hosts. He gives you a little wink.
Oh, Braun, I've been sitting here thinking about all this, and I need to know, so as you're willing to tell me, what's the goal? Why Polly? What was killing him do? I've seen gangsters come and go, but it don't change nothing. It's still war in the end. It seems like take out somebody like Polly and another one will take his place, except with vengeance in his heart.
You know what? I'm not the one to answer that question. But why don't you, next time you see Paulie, look him in the eyes and ask him how the burners got their name. Now, I'm busy. He walks over to the window that's at the back of the terrace and just kind of turns away from you. Have a good day.
Thanks for hosting, Braun. Bye.
As you all descend the stairs, you see the bikers kind of all not even really paying attention. Like stark contrast to when you first walked in and everybody was staring at you. Now it's kind of like you're just in this bar and you can see there's a really family atmosphere in here. Like everyone knows each other. Everyone seems to like take care of each other. And as you make it to the front doors and push them open, you see the bikes all moved so that you guys have plenty of room on either side of your car. And you see your car sitting on brand new off-road tires. So your car no longer suffers difficult terrain in off-road situations. Somebody write that down. As you guys walk over to the car and open your doors, Leo, you put your hands up to like get in the way you normally get in. And as you do, you hear a click and then you start swinging backward a little bit as the driver's side door just opens.
They unwelded our door?
Somebody with it looks like a grinder or like a circular saw has made their way through the welds. By no means a new door.
The whole time we're inside having an intense conversation about killing someone, and then outside they're just like
that hat goblins like it's running through it like paper. Try the diamond tip. I already did. This is welded with god jizz. Sorry. That was what's going on outside.
What about all the shit that was like going across the door? The reason why it was welded to begin with.
Like all the parts
They
on top of the
reroute
car.
everything.
No, so the reason why the door was welded shut, as far as you know, is that there were parts, but it didn't have anything to do with. The door was welded shut for no real reason. Like you literally, like the door opens and the stuff that was like going over it, it literally just moved up so that it's over the door frame. Like it looks so easy.
It like adjusts with the
to
door
do.
now.
It's like looking at someone's computer setup and being like, my friend, let me introduce you to a zip tie.
Realizing this and processing through all this pretty quickly, I go, oh, so Frank's just a dumb bastard. I open the door and get in.
All right. So you guys get in. Brika, your shotgun, I believe, was the chosen seat for you.
Yes, sir.
So as you get in, you have it's a small little metal suitcase. Yeah. And it looks like there's a circuit, one singular circuit in gold on the top.
Is there a port I can plug my tablet into?
There sure is.
Let's do that.
Okay. Can you really quickly roll history for me? I love the random history rolls. Also, next week, I'll be. No way.
4.
No way. Oh, 4?
Oh.
Okay. Woo!
Hey, I didn't roll a 4 first.
It was actually a 2, but
So, Brika, you can go ahead and plug into that foreign device.
yeah, will do.
As you interface with it, your tablet becomes completely flush with code. And as you're reading it quickly, you realize that it's a failsafe for if someone tried to access the suitcase without authorization. And as you're kind of looking at it, it's like, oh, what's the failsafe? Oh, detonation. Cool. So you're going to have to shut that down, and I'm going to need a hacking roll.
Oh, good.
How many health points do all of you guys have?
I rolled a 22.
Not enough. Oh, nice.
So you see Brika. I don't. You,
Okay,
actually,
so hold on.
Yeah, give it to me.
All right. Here, I think this fits in here. Oh, shit! Just typing away. Oh,
Oi,
oh,
going on? What the?
oh! Crisis averted. Nothing is happening. It's fine. Everything is peachy keen.
What did your seatbelt not work or something? You see Pippin's trying to put on a seatbelt.
Yeah,
your
Pippin,
seatbelt works just fine, Pippin.
My suspenders are a little bit broken. So that was all.
I'm looking.
That's
You
all.
see, I'm looking over at you, and you know, I can see everything. I'm just nod at you and just like go back.
I don't know if Leo would have the technical know-how to like.
I mean, I understand that something really bad has happened after she plugged into that fucking suitcase that has a bomb in it. He's a smart guy. I just put it into gear, and without looking around to make sure everybody's buckled up, I just take off.
driving
Both
roll.
hands on the wheel. I am no longer the cool one hand on the wheel guy.
Wait, did I give you no having to ever roll driving rolls again because of that nat 20?
I think so.
I got multiple nat 20s in a row on driving, so I'll leave that up to you right now.
You don't
I don't
have to
remember.
roll driving rolls for traveling. It was the rule, which is good because I make people roll driving rolls every time they drive, so you just don't
Yeah.
have to unless you're in
Just
a.
in situations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you pull out, no problem. Tires feel great. You're a little higher up. Now that the crisis has been averted, your feathers unruffle a little bit. According to
Not as much.
where are you headed before we go back to Brika?
Hey guys. So 2 things. One, don't we have to give those units to Paulie B?
We're not talking about that right now. Just
Well,
give us.
If we
gotta
do,
cool down.
we can go back to the time and Stitch, because and Pippin points at his head.
Pippin wants his hat.
It's feeling kind of empty up there.
Pippin, give us a minute, man.
Okay.
I'm all for the positivity that you bring to the table and everything, but what the fuck? What the fuck
Yeah.
was all that?
Yeah, I'm
I
not gonna
thought you were
fucking
going-
kill anybody.
I looked back at you. I looked back directly at Crash. I thought you were gonna fucking kill yourself, man.
I thought I was dead. Again, I
Pippin,
definitely
How
thought I
the
was
fuck
gonna.
do you stay so calm all the time?
If you guys didn't
My,
notice,
my life is shit.
I didn't have to play Russian roulette or roulette because it never
Just
got to
Russian.
me. So
I think
but
it would be
everybody
called
else-
Kiss
Yeah,
roulette.
I think that's because it went off on me.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
usually after somebody gets the brains blown out in a room full of people, they say, "All right, the rest of the people don't have to do it."
yeah, but
can
look
we
on the
just-
bright side. Look on the bright side. We're still all here. Nobody's dead. We
Oh,
might
while
have-
this, go up. Sorry.
we might have made a new friend. I don't know.
Pippin, you've got to stop being just like stupidly positive about everything just for 5 fucking seconds. We got to talk about this. It's not about the hat anymore. It's bigger than the fucking hat.
They don't understand, Pippin. They didn't see God.
I saw the goddamn infinite universe. Get off my ass.
Brika, real quick, pause on this because Brika this entire time has been hacking away at this tablet. What are you trying, or at this suitcase? What are you trying to do?
So basically, I wanted to see if there were fail safes, what I could do to get it open, like what the security looks like, if the money is actually in there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so basically the stage you're in, hacking into the suitcase itself won't give you access directly to the money, but you can see in the code like what is contained within, and it is 50 units and a text note.
So we can see that it is.
Can I read the text note?
No, you would have to access it directly.
Brika can see that it is actually the money and that it's not a bomb that detonator will.
There's definitely a bomb in there.
Two separate things are happening right now. One is a bomb, one is money.
You guys are missing my point. The hat said the goodest boy. I mean, it kind of just fits,
We'll just buy the fucking hat later, okay?
I don't think we can afford that hat.
So he does want us to give Polly the briefcase. Or, because he said...
While I'm hacking.
No, he wants us to fucking kill Paulie with the bomb.
I know, but he said we could give Paulie the briefcase, but then everyone on the south side, the east side, and level 4 would be looking out for us.
No, hold on.
That ain't good.
No.
But then he said push the button and we have a deal. But if the bomb's in there...
There's a bomb, that was the button thing, and then there's the briefcase, which has a flash drive or some bullshit in it. That's the money. We could take the money and run, and after killing Paulie, or we give Paulie the briefcase with the money in it and call it good. Also, I would like to mention that we were under the impression that there was only 20 units on the line, but now there's suddenly 50 units on the line. So Patch is actually only expecting 20. Do with that what you will, but...
Okay.
Nobody. Okay, can we just go back for like 5 seconds here? I know everybody thinks I'm like a fucking paranoid mess. I would also like to remind everybody we're 2 days in to being fucking reawoken after our death and a year of fucking, I don't know, imprisonment or something. We should all be like really fucking freaking out right now. All 4 of us, I should say.
Yes, Leo. Yes, we should all be freaking out.
We are in the middle of a gang war. After having been reawoken and then immediately meeting a fucking blood demon or blood god or something. Now somehow we're in the middle of a gang war. There's a fucking this fucking Project Genesis want us dead or something. Now we're being threatened that we're not even allowed to access half the fucking city if we don't follow through with this crazy bullshit. Also, I'd like to mention that if we do kill Pauly B, we're just as fucked, but with the burners.
Yeah, don't forget too.
Oh, sorry.
Don't forget too that the reason we're in the middle of gang war right now is because we were killed by who we don't know, and then resurrected by who we don't know, but then told that we owe them money for resurrecting us.
Yeah, remember that one time we stopped in a parking lot and then Brika freaked out on me because I was like, hey, I want to have a real conversation. That was the bullshit I want to talk about. Oh, we're in debt to this fucking invisible fucking
no,
gang
it is a good conversation to have, but we were definitely going to get killed or mugged or something in that parking lot.
Different parking lot.
Cigarettes don't taste good.
Oh, Helen.
What about cigarettes?
Also, Bron is right. I mean, you monologue for a long time.
That is very true. But
damn it, Pippin. I am actively, you guys see me like slowing down, like I'm on a side road. You see me looking for empty parking lots.
Leo, if you pull over, I will blow us up.
Brika.
Do not test me.
I don't want to fucking test you. You're probably actually going to fucking do it. God damn it. You hate me that much.
Listen, I have a very... Has anyone else been thinking about the fact that right after we were brought back from the dead, we got out and stumbled into Polly B's? Because Pip knew Tommy? Is that his...
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah. So, but then Polly just all of a sudden had the security cam footage of who killed us. Has anyone else been thinking
Well,
about that? Because
I mean,
I've
we
just
were
been
told.
thinking about that nonstop, actually.
Paulie told us basically directly about that.
Crash is patting his pockets.
Paulie owns the safe house. He owns the south side outer rim. That's what he told us. So he has all the camera footage and whatever. for
Yeah,
that
but how do you
area.
know? How do you know who killed us?
The dude's powerful, and he's got connections to multiple fucking groups that we are somehow in the middle of. And also, I just thank you, for fucking being real. Unlike these two, who just don't fucking care or just want to be ignorant about it. I don't fucking know, but thank you, Crash. For
Rika just
fucking-
looks over, raises an eyebrow, and just goes back to her tablet.
that.
Mate,
That is what I mean. That right there.
No, I understand you. I do. I've. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, mate. Is we all handle it differently, yeah, and a lot of us are used to everything going wrong that possibly could go wrong.
Yeah, you guys living up here on the fucking in Arizona, y'all fucked in the head.
Right.
Like
That's what I've been trying
whatever
to tell
has
you.
happened to you guys, I am so fucking sorry. You are all deeply traumatized.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
don't
Yes,
think
that's why. It's not that we're not
I don't
freaking
think
out.
it's us
It's
that's
just that
traumatized.
No, it is. I've got my own trauma, and I swear I will deal with that in due time. But your guys' shit's fucked. This is just like life for you, and that's so
See,
fucked.
this is what I've been trying to tell you because I can't speak for these two, especially not Pip because he seems just chipper about everything that's ever happened to him.
I think that's a
But-
trauma response, but again, I don't.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
disservice.
you know-
it is a disservice that people cannot see the look on Troy's face while this is all going on, bro. He's just like, look, you said my name? Oh, you're still talking?
He's
Okay.
totally. He looks like Pippin would right now. He's just smiling and wagging his tail.
So we shit's been fucked up here forever. So it just you get used to life being shitty, and you get used to rolling with the punches, and you start to understand that in certain situations you can't really show how scared you are because people will take advantage of you.
Oh, so like when you have a gun up against your head, you just have to be like chill about it.
I mean,
Welcome
Not necessarily.
to Iris Luna!
not
So I
necessarily,
look
but
over, and I'm like, "Welcome to the block, Leo."
Leo, let me just interject real quick. I know I'm not the sharpest marble, but I gotta say, are you afraid of guns?
I'm
You think
afraid
a
of getting
gun-
shot in the head?
Do you think a gun equivalates to power? Because someone could kill you with a knife too. They could also kill you with a bat, with like their bare hands. You know, like people die
mean-
here from weird ways all the time. Are you gonna be scared of every single person you encounter?
You know, Pippin, I just can't argue with that. It's literally, quite literally pointless for me to argue with that.
I'm sorry, you just made me
You could
spit
die
my
from
joint out.
you could die from old age. You know.
Yes, statistically, we are more likely to die in this fucking car right now. I
Oh,
understand. Yes, thank you,
Yeah,
Pippin.
Okay.
especially
for
with you
putting
freaking
me-
out behind the wheel.
Okay,
fuck. You're
wait,
the
hold on.
danger.
I look around. Is everybody buckled up?
I think so.
Crash?
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
have
roll
just
on
like
mine.
one of the straps, one of the suspenders.
For
just
sure, no.
on.
For sure not.
You know, I look back. You know what, Crash? I thought we had a thing for a moment there. Can you please just throw a buckle on? Did they fix our Did they fix our seatbelt?
Hell
You know,
no.
there's just a lot to think about. It's still the fucking yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I was just about to say, you know, you've been doing a really good job. Leo's been a really good driver, but
Probably should freak out.
can I? Okay, can I ask a question, Seb?
Yes.
Have we decided where the wormhole is yet?
I can answer you right now. Let
Okay.
me roll real quick. You guys, it's got to stop happening. So here's the thing. Whenever I roll for things that I like or that I want to happen, I roll like fucking garbage. Whenever I roll to see if you guys get something you want or if something in the world is easy for you to obtain, I roll crits on a pretty fucking regular fucking basis. And it's really
Yeah.
starting to piss me the fuck off. Because I swear to God, this game is gonna just look like I'm just like, all right, guys, and someone's like, hey, I want this thing, and I'm just like, oh, there just happens to be that thing. I'm rolling for it every time, listeners.
There it is on the ground in front of you.
And oh, I swear to be Tova that I every time. Okay, so real quick, I just got to pull up a map.
A few moments later.
So you guys would be on Highway 505?
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Freeway 505.
Heading,
You
clockwise.
and Crash, the wormhole is in sector B33. And while it would be a detour of a larger magnitude, like it would take a while. It would take you like a whole 2-3 hours out of your way to go there and visit. It is close. Like you just have to get off on one of the nearest exits.
We got a plan right now. Are we going anywhere?
Yeah. I propose that we go fucking sleep because we have had literally an entire day. It has now been quite literally the entire day.
What time is it right now?
It's
We
night.
haven't established it. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime.
Yeah,
It was-
because
it
we had the
was-
graffiti wall.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, it's probably
It
like
was like 8
11.
o'clock when we left Frank's. And then we went to
Straight to the Iron Cradle.
we went to Patches,
So
or we
probably
went to
like
Patches and then
11:30.
to the Iron Cradle.
Oh, yeah. So then probably
So-
like close to 1 a.m. at this
Probably
point.
like midnight, 1 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, and Trash Chicken. We can't forget about
This
that.
is literally the day, Crash, that you woke up, or all of us woke up from being knocked out from our fucking like identity change.
Oh, yeah.
So like you just woke up from passing out at the table, foaming at the mouth. Yeah,
that's true.
That's what today
severe
is.
poisoning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Even
better reason. Wait, can we take a detour? Wait. Fuck, you mind? Okay, here's the thing. There's a detour. I just need to pick up some things that I need
you need
and
drugs.
talk to a few
Okay.
people.
You need drugs, right?
No,
Got it.
mate, I know people. All right, I know someone who might have some information about this.
Is there any chance
About the
Just
burners?
chance at all? It could just happen in the morning. I would totally be down to drive you there, like literally right away. I would be
Wormhole
happy to
has
do so.
beds.
Yeah. So the play it's the wormhole. You ever heard of that? You've never heard of that. You've never even fucking been here. Any of yous? No.
You did talk about it with Braun. I don't know what that meant, but you were in a band or something.
Yeah. It's a club. It's like a dive.
Yeah, you're trying to take it to a club and get drugs. And
Yeah,
I get
no,
okay, which is fine.
Okay,
It's
well,
fine.
here's the
I
thing.
will do that tomorrow.
Mate, no. Listen.
Sorry.
If we go there, may I leave there with drugs? Yes, maybe, probably. But I know people there who might have some answers, who might have some information about the burners, about maybe these, the gift rack that been hanging out around here. There's some people there that I might be able to get some information from. It's a little out of the way, but we got beds there. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
And I mean, I'm
Right,
sure
that's-
they're only there on like Tuesdays, right?
No,
That's
but
dope.
I mean, it's
I'm being a dick. I'm being a dick because I'm tired.
yeah. No, I know
Did
that.
you say
That's what
they
I'm
have
saying. They got
beds?
beds there. They have beds. We can
Okay.
sleep there.
Well,
I'm sure they won't mind.
This is like a good point because I wanted to bring up that whole conversation that we just had with Braun. Again, I think I've mentioned this before. I personally believe there's a very good chance that we are being actively monitored with our own neural links. So and if we're not, if we go back to the safe house and they're going to monitor us there anyway, so we can't even fucking have a real discussion. So let's go to the fucking wormhole.
Pulls off the frame.
I mean, yeah, all right, yeah, just up here, and I'd throw it onto the nav link. Or the nav
That's
link
fucking
thing.
2 hours away. That's not just a default.
They have beds. They got beds. Or you watch.
Sorry. I'm just fucking lit up. I'm lit up right now. Okay, I almost just died again. For like the fucking third time now.
It's gonna be worth it. I promise. It's a fun place. That it's gonna be a good time.
I'm sure.
They have beds.
I'm sure the music is just fantastic.
I swear, you can crash right when we get there. I promise. It won't be a big deal at all.
Rika, what were you doing with that tablet or the suitcase? Did you just kind of look in, see what's in it, and then plug out?
Yeah, after I almost blew us up.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I
And then-
confirmed it, and then I was like, well, because I was like, I got really lucky on that hacking roll. I don't think
I should do anymore.
yeah, don't think I should mess with it.
Hey, that's the level 1. That's what I like to see. That's good. Good on you, Pippin. It is obvious now, being out loud, that you are not going back to patches right now. Did you have anything you want to say before I move us forward? Because things are about to move really fast.
You see, he's not saying anything, just staring out the window, moping. Every now and then.
No. No.
That angry licking of the lip.
He's just upset that everyone got mad and seemingly at him.
That's fair. He doesn't understand what he did wrong. He's like, I just ate trash. I thought everybody ate trash.
Oh my god. All right. So Brika, you have unplugged. Crash and Pippin are looking out the window, and Leo is driving. So all of you, perception checks, please.
Can I ask a quick question too while we're doing this?
Yes, sir.
Can my insight stuff I had going on, would I have been able to notice Braun directly look at Brika whenever he was like looking around at us?
Yeah, it wasn't not obvious.
Like he looked at Pippin. Pip's like, I'm not killing him. So he just looked at Brika, and then Brika like immediately picked up the bomb and shit. Okay, just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Perception,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, perception.
Okay, 14.
Did you get a nat 20, Pippin?
I did.
First
5.
20.
I got an
5.
18.
18.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm very glad that you got a nat 20, Pippin, because that's what you needed to succeed.
Fuck.
Because I rolled a nat 20. With my Cheshire Cat dice, my Gengar dice. Dude, I love this dice so much. I've rolled 3 nat 20s on it. It's probably not balanced, but I love it. I love this die so much. And it's big. Anyway, Brika almost notices, but like you see it in a abstract way. So you're looking in the side view mirror, and a headlight kind of is just in and out of the side view mirror, and like it will blind you for a second, not. Pippin, having rolled down the window to alleviate some of your stress in the good winds of this freeway, you kind of lean your head out and you look to the right and you see a motorcycle. Its driver completely decked out in black, and it's weaving from behind you, then the front, then behind again, then to the side, then behind you again. And you notice, oh shit, that's actually 2 motorcycles. You start to hear the revving of these bikes that are now pulling up on either side of the car. Leo is oblivious to this happening.
As soon as Pippin notices this, he unsafely unclips his seatbelt really fast. Just throws his seatbelt off. He's like, guys, we're being followed. Someone's coming up on our side. Pulls the katana out from behind him, getting it stuck against the roof of the vehicle. So he's like fighting with it, and he has to like turn it sideways and withdraw it out the window. And this is gonna be so stupid. Pippin's gonna throw the katana.
No.
I'm guessing Pippin's on the left side of the vehicle. He's gonna throw the katana at the closest bike.
Oh my god, you're going to throw a bladed weapon onto a crowded freeway at 1 a.m. while going 40 miles an hour.
As strangers.
Why is it crowded at
strangers.
1 a.m?
Wait, what? Oh, because it's fucking the
'Cause
block.
it's the south side,
It's
baby.
always
Yeah, I'm sticking with what I'm doing. I'm throwing it out the window.
All right. That's gonna be a fucking luck roll, dude. Like I don't think there's any skill involved in this. And I think you're just gonna push the sword out the window and see what happens.
I want to preface this by saying this might be a little meta-y, but we established that I probably shouldn't be using this weapon anyway.
This is true. I'm not worried about
So-
that. I'm not worried about
so-
getting rid of the weapon. I'm more worried about like the physics of throwing a 3-pound katana out a window at 40 miles an hour.
Right.
Taking
Flat
taking
roll.
a katana,
Flat
taking
roll,
a katana
baby.
does not equal knowing how to use a katana.
Flat roll. Here we go.
Knowing how to use a katana does not mean knowing how to throw it out of a window.
True.
See.
Well, he was a good he was a good catchball player, so maybe. he's
What
not
did you
considered a
roll,
good
bro?
I rolled a 7.
Consequences. That's why I can't wait to get the fucking top camera view, because this dice always has the teeth facing upward. So when I roll it for it to decide your fates, there's always this little evil smile looking back at you.
I hope it's a nat 1.
As you kind of like pull the sword out, and before anyone can stop you, you kind of like stick your tongue out, waves in the wind,
Oh no.
close one eye, and chuck the sword out. The mysterious biker literally just like watches the sword go past their face, like just turns, and you see it spin and stab into the wheel of what looks like a futuristic version of a semi-truck, which is now careening off the exit. And as you're driving away, the bikes are still there. A couple seconds go by, and you just see a explosion of smoke coming up. The biker is looking back at it, then looking back at you guys, and just like shaking his head and like pointing at an exit.
I don't even think like I registered what he was saying. I was still talking as all of this happens. And then I registered like, oh, there's somebody's following us. I'm like, oh, I do see the motorcycle. And then I fucking see the like plume of smoke in the background. I'm like, oh, what was that?
In the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
Crash has been watching Pippin's every move in shock because he's just in the backseat with him, like, what?
After this,
Looking
quit
out the
barking.
back, just like,
Why are you fucking barking?
this somebody following us. He's pointing at an exit. Crash, do you have anything I can throw out the window?
what the fuck?
You are now
Pippin!
surrounded, by the way, on either side by bikers.
Can I roll a perception and just try to see if they have like the V of like if they look like the bikes that were at the bar?
That's what I was
They
gonna
do
say was to
not.
see if they have any like.
Oh, so
club
it's not the same
markings or
I don't
color
need you to
on
roll
bikes.
perception because the bikes at the bar, you sit like this
Harleys.
with your handlebars up, and these bikes you sit like this, lean
Gotcha.
forward,
Any noticeable markings on them at all, or is it just all black?
full blackout, baby. You're in the Matrix,
And that means
bud.
nothing to me, right?
Nothing.
Okay.
Leo, there's people wearing full black outfits on crotch rockets. I don't know what to do.
And how many are there now?
2, 1 on either side, and then that's all you can see.
That's okay for. Well, I don't. Who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah, we're just kind of minding our business. What the fuck?
Pippin's rolling up his
Do
window.
it's just slowly rolling up.
Yeah, it's
I
like
look at it.
he's clear.
I'm actually
the
gonna
biker's
look to-
clearly right next to me, and I'm just like,
Just like,
Pointing, and the biker on the right is like looking like it's gonna. They're pushing into you, so they're like
They're
pushing
fucking
you off.
bikes. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I could just swerve and kill this guy. I'm actually.
I have a question. Did each one of us get one of the outfit cards?
Yeah.
Like the little. Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck? Do I do it? And I'm looking at Brika while I'm asking. Should I pull over it, guys?
Can I hold one? Like, can I take that card out and hold it up against the window?
The fucking clear card.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like the guy's just pointing at the exit. Like, and the guy on your side is like pushing you
Like
towards
looking
the
at the
exit.
card.
No, it's not doing anything for
Do
you.
I know like where this exit leads to?
You know, sector 30. What? Wait, hold on.
33.
33. You know, sector 33 is slightly better than sector 41 as far as like coverage, neighborhoods, like presence of dangerous elements. But it is still pretty grimy. A lot of it's considered like a trash heap of a place.
Well,
to
I'm
most.
just trying to think, is this the best exit? If I tell him to get off at this exit, will I know if there's gonna be like a commercial district where there's gonna be people?
Roll history. That's a
Is
pretty
this the
specific-
exit that leads to the worm, or that we were
pretty
heading
close?
off of already?
Like there are 3 or 4 exits you can really take.
Could
'Cause
get
it's
off to
all
get it
one.
out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
16.
And
16.
can I also do a roll to see if I know
History?
anywhere that I would
Roll
or
the
safe
history.
or like where anyone would help us?
It just occurred to me
What is
that
that?
the amount of history rolls that Leo's gonna have to roll are so much less than everybody else.
Mhm.
15.
15.
Nice.
Okay, both of you got
Yes,
15s?
sir.
I got a
Uh,
16.
16, okay. So, Brika, you would know that it takes you right into the warehouse district of the sector. So you know that there's a lot of like empty buildings, a lot of like storage. Crash, you would recognize like this is there used to be a storage unit that you guys used to practice in back before you guys had the space at the worm, and this is the exit you would take to get to that space.
All right.
What about the worm itself? Is the worm off this exit too? Then
So you can get to the worm from this exit. It's kind of like the next 3 really can all take you to them. If you guys have ever been in Buffalo, you understand this chaotic freeway style.
Rika, you're looking at the map? Where should I get off here?
There's a lot of warehouses, a lot of empty spaces. I think you should speed up and go to the next exit.
okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. The guy like next to the driver's door. I turn on the turn signal and I'm like looking over in the mirror beside me, and I'm like kind of like slowing down to like there's this car coming up on the side of me. Like I'm kind of slowing down. Like I'm gonna get it. I'm like oh. I just like keep driving. Like oh, can't get over. There's a car over there. I missed the exit. Like
Leo, you better
Oh, wait.
pull over.
Oh no!
Oh.
First of all, there's a driving roll to attempt this.
'Kay.
Yeah, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, that's not a good face for those listening. He's
no.
making He's making a not good face.
Oh no.
well, folks, guess who rolled it for?
I was wondering when it was coming around. I was wondering.
So you are doing all of this, but like because your defensive driving is just like taking hold, because the bike is so close to you, the car is kind of veering away from where you want it to. So it's kind of going towards the exit as you're making this big show. Like, but this car, you slow down. You see the bike on the right from your perspective. So let's just right now in my head, it's always been Leo driving, Crash behind him. Next to him is Pippin, Brika in the front. So on Pippin and Brika's side, the car that is pulling up, blocking you from the exit, you see the biker pull out what looks like a very heavily modded submachine gun and point it at the car that's pulling up next to you, and the car like swerves and like gets completely out of you now, and you're like, oh shit. You look over and you see another heavily modified Uzi pointed directly at your face, and you see the safety click off.
Guns! They got guns!
As he's pushing you to the exit.
Crash is ducking down in the car.
Like, I mean, am I like split second decision, turn off the exit or not right now?
Yes, but the not will most certainly come with negative repercussions.
Yeah,
It's
I recognize
obvious.
I'm looking over at Brico. Just for this brief second.
Just turn off the exit. Leo, get off the exit.
You're muted.
Brika's just like making a face like, are you stupid? Get off the exit. Go.
Crash is like head down on the seat. Like I'm racking my brain thinking of if I know anyone nearby that
How many
Right.
bikes?
if I know of anywhere we could go.
2 that you
Yeah.
can see.
But
Oh,
since
just the
the,
two of them?
one that's near
You can
me, the one
Yeah.
that's on my side is the one pointing the gun, I'm literally like the furthest back and furthest down I can possibly be in my seat.
Yeah, one of them's pointing. One of them, they both have guns. That's the point.
We'll look back at this time and you guys are level 5 and laugh about what used to be able to happen to you without you guys just blowing it up.
Pippin is praying.
And we
Hell
lost
yeah.
our only katana.
Okay, quick question for you, Sip. Is that just my driving roll? Like, if I do anything else, I have no more. I don't have another chance.
I will give
That's
you
meta, so you don't have
if
to answer
pull
that if you
off,
don't want to.
If you pull off, there's no roll. If you don't, I think a dex save, con save, and
Can
how many hit points do you have?
Wait, no, hold on.
Seb,
What
I
about
have-
another driving roll? Is that another driving roll off the table? This is meta. You don't have to answer it.
Yes.
Okay.
can
I'm gonna
I
pull over.
potentially prepare an action?
Which one besides praying? Which
I
will
am
make
pulling-
a bonus action.
I am pulling off of the highway.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I was gonna do if he didn't pull off the highway. I was preparing to hit the seat release on his seat and have him go all the way back.
That'd be so funny.
Like that's. I'm
Brika
still the
just
driver.
gets shot. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think she's tall enough.
Yep, that's amen, brother.
Well,
So
let me tell
as
you what I was
pull-
considering. We're in a car. They're on fucking bikes. I was just gonna whip the wheel into them and like hit the brakes and then fucking gun it again. But I didn't get another driving roll, so here we are.
Yeah,
I
that
pull
first
off
one
casually.
was your shenanigans driving roll.
Yep.
So as you pull off the exit, the bikes kind of pull behind you, and as you look in the mirror, you see after a couple seconds, 2 more bikes follow.
Yeah.
As they start following you down, and a bike pulls out in front of you and starts pointing down a rather empty street full of what looks like warehouses, just massive warehouse building.
How far to the wormhole? If you guys are actively looking it up, if anybody is trying to.
Crash would know. Yeah, from your band space, which used to be over here, to the wormhole, it was about a 45-minute drive.
Little under an hour.
And I don't. Everything around us is just empty warehouse space. There's no like commercial anything.
There are people. Like, it's not nighttime is the busiest time. Like, there are still semis all over the place. One of them like scratching his head, wondering where one of his shipments went. As they're all like, it's very busy.
This is like this is just more of like an industrial area.
Yeah.
Less like shops and clubs. And
Yeah, you guys are in Michigan now.
Oh no,
It's a good way. This is a pretty good way
we're
to.
fucked.
It's a pretty good way to.
We're on the east side of Michigan.
Don't drink the water.
We.
Oh no!
I mean,
No.
everything's too far away to do anything special, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna follow them.
As you're driving and the bikes kind of take a formation around you, they lead you through a couple of turns now. And every time-
I quickly ping my location to Frank, just
Okay,
off chance.
hell yeah, you can do that now that your Neuralink is online. No answer because it's fucking 1:30 in the morning and Frank needs his beauty sleep. But as you are driving, every turn you take, it seems to get like a little bit darker and a little more empty. Until you guys are now in like, these warehouses are not just warehouse; they're fucking broken down, boarded up warehouses.
Is it too meta if I also ping our location to someone?
No. Yes. Well, is it because Sashel did it that you got the idea to do it?
100%. That
Then
Luke got the
no.
idea to do it? Yes, absolutely.
Then no, unless Brika says out loud that's what she did, and then Crash
That's
will be
fair.
like, "That's a good
Sure, I can
idea."
do that.
No.
No, that's
Can I just real quick as we're driving, I'm gonna look at Brika. Hide that button on your person.
Already done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been done, bud. So as you pull down this dark street, you went from Michigan to like.
Wait, really
Go ahead.
quickly. Can I open up my phone and look at my contacts? My
You have a phone?
contacts?
Yeah.
Well,
Zero
my-
contact.
I open up
You
my
have zero
my-
contacts. Every contact that you want to call, you have to remember their number if they were a
But
contact.
didn't I get Frank's And do we have Kriegers?
You have Franks. I'm pretty sure you have Kriegers. Yeah.
I'm gonna call Krieger.
Oh. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what he's doing right now. See, these are the roles I wish you guys could. Goes to voicemail. Pretty quick. Hey, it's Krieger here. Leave a message if you have anything important to say. If not, go fuck yourself. Beep.
Krieger, crash. We're down near the wormhole. B-33, some fucking wearing some warehouses. Bunch of guys on bikes, wearing all black.
Exit 4.
Hoping you knew them.
Exit 434.
Exit 434. I'm really hoping these are your fucking friends. Click.
Beep. Thank you. And it
Go
hangs
fuck
up.
yourself.
His voicemail said thank you.
They all do. I'm now making it canon. The voicemails can also say something after you're done recording. Because why not? Like, why
That's
would they
awesome.
not have that? They could easily have
Yeah, that's a great idea.
that. But as you guys are pulling down this dilapidated, like the boarded up warehouses, they pull you into like one final street, which is almost the size of an alley. No way you guys are doing a 3-point turn in this place. As you kind of pull in to a more open square, so like it's like you drive down this little alley and it opens up into a much more residential looking area. There's people apparently living in these dilapidated warehouses. They've turned them into a little bit of a neighborhood. Crash is very aware of these because this is most of what he would probably hang around in. As they pull up to one of the air quotes houses, you see the bikers all get off their bikes and park and around you so you can't move without hitting a bike. And one of the bikers come up and knock on your window and point to get out of the car.
I just turned to the group real quick. Sorry if after this I rant again. I just opened my door.
At least he knows.
They knock on his door or on his window?
Yeah,
On
and
Leo's window only?
Yep, and well, they tell. It's pretty obvious he's telling all of you.
They
to
want
get out.
all of us to get out.
So upon getting out, I put the suitcase, like, if I can jimmy it, like, under the seat.
Hell yeah, love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, put the suitcase, like, under the seat, kind of jam it in there.
You
And
doing
then-
Did you do
stealthily?
that just now, or did
Yeah.
you do that like while we were driving? You had plenty of time.
Well, I probably did it when we were in the alley.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We don't even need to roll stealth then. As you all get out of the car, Pippin, you're
I'm
the only
taking
person
my
that's not
guitar with
giving
me.
confirmation.
Pippin is reluctant but gets out of the car last.
And
I've got
as
my
you all
key
walk,
card. I've got my key card like tucked into like under my shirt. Thank you.
I love how cautious I've made you guys already. It's so
We're in a fucking
good.
dark alley with fucking ninjas.
Cautious, maybe the rest of the party, but I threw a katana out a window.
You did throw a cut out a window.
Not a duck.
So, and possibly murdered an innocent man. We'll find out in your
That'd be sick if we could animate that.
Oathbreaker
I love how
Paladin
cautious I've
level
made you
3.
guys already. Animate that. It's just Seb saying that. I love how cautious I've made you guys, and it cuts to like an animated of like Pippin, just like, hold on, guys, I got an idea. And it's like
As,
window
just
slowly
launches
rolling
a
down.
katana.
as you all kind of like line up a little bit against the car as you get out, kind of all standing in this really dim green lighting, you see one of the bikers of obviously feminine form, but does not, there's nothing else that would tell you, like very stocky kind of soldier-like walk to her as she stops, turns with her bike helmet, and you hear a very muffled, looks down at Brika.
Obviously, you are harder to kill than I expected.
As you see her lift the helmet off, and you see tattooed from jawline, neck down, with a red, kind of like buzzed side cut, military style, covered in scars and tattoos, is the Githrak woman who murdered Brika. And that is where I will end this session. Thank you for listening to We Together. Find all of our links on our Linktree or join our amazing Discord community at We Together Gaming to chat about the story, share your thoughts, and hang out with the cast and GM. If you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/We Together Gaming. You'll get exclusive access to our behind-the-scenes podcast where we talk about our favorite moments, dive into character work, and have long-form discussions about the story every week. If you're all caught up and looking for more, check out the actual play podcast Hapless Heroes, now in its second season, featuring me, your GM, as a player, available on all streaming services. A quick thank you to our top-tier patrons: GxLobes, BrenDaniel, aka Naturally Noted, That Guy Jake, and my Momma. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay adventurous, and remember, whatever we do it better together.